guys will have to bear with me just a little bit. This is the first toast I've ever given. But first thing I wanted to do was thank the Arvidsson family and the Bender family for this wonderful evening. Mark, unfortunately, I might have to mess it up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm just kidding. Mark and I have known each other pretty much our entire lives. I don't really remember exactly. I think we played Little League together or swam or something, but for my entire memory, I can remember knowing Mark. And as Mr. Bender will tell you gladly, actually, there was one time, my mom owns a dance studio where we live, and allegedly, I fell and took down Tracy. I took her down on stage, pretty hard. And he's never really forgiven me for that. And that's kind of the basis for our friendship. But Mark and I have been swimming together for a long time. And when I was in middle school, I went to a small private school. And when it was time to decide for high school, it was a big decision for me because I was in a small school. And our high school was very big. And Mark was the person I decided to shadow. And if you ask my mom, and she'll gladly tell you, I was very, very nervous about this. But we walked into the guidance counselor's office. Mark was there, Dave was there, Matt was there. And I just knew I was home. And that was one of the best decisions I ever made, because I ended up swimming with all these guys, except for Eric. And, it was one of the best experiences of my life. As you guys all know, Coach Heimlich was very influential in our development. And kept swimming after high school. Mark went on to the Navy, obviously, and we kept in touch, even though it was hard, because I was in New York, and Mark was in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Texas, Florida, Japan, all over the place. And Mark would call, or we'd call each other every couple months, or every couple weeks or so, just to kind of stay in touch and catch up on each other's lives. And I remember one phone call. We kind of did the pleasantries, just kind of introduced ourselves to each other. Well, we knew who we were, but just kind of saying how things were going. And Mark goes, Corey, you know, I think I met the girl I'm going to marry. I was, really? That's nice. But he went on to describe Mary and how she was an amazing girl. But she's from the Coast Guard. But Mark, every time we talked since then, he'd talk about Mary, and then he'd say, you know what, I think I'm going to propose to her. I said, that's great. You need any help? Be glad to be there for you. And he went, he was actually in Buffalo. He told me about the ring. Mark, that's fantastic. And then when he actually proposed to her, he called me and actually Skyped. And he was like, you know, I wanted to ask you a question. And he asked me to be the best man. And I knew it was going to be one of the greatest honors of my life, but also one of the greatest challenges of my life, because how do you describe a person like Mark? But he's a fantastic kid, and Mary, just got a couple things to advise you. Whenever you ask his opinion, he's going to give you his opinion. Uncensored. And he's also never going to throw out those fish slippers that he's got. So you better get used to those. But again, I wanted to just say, I wish you guys all the best, all the happiness and everything that love can bring you guys, and be perfect for each other. So if you guys would mind raising your glasses. Cheers.